Today, we are going to be talking about epigenetics.
Epigenetics.
Epigenetics. Don't get scared. Keep listening. We will explain. I am so excited to announce that Bloom with Tina and Kelsey is hosting our first Bloom Where You Are Planted Women's Retreat. It's going to be March 13th through the 15th in Logan, Ohio, near Hocking Hills. Are you ready to invest in yourself? This retreat is all about finding peace, rejuvenating your spirit, and blossoming into the best version of you. Expect yoga, meditation, journaling, healing, a sound bath, and relaxing in the hot tub. This is your invitation to step away from your daily distractions and take that much-needed time to simply be. You'll be surrounded by incredible women, all eager to share, support, and grow together. Sign up now and let's make this happen. Reserve your spot today. Only 6 spots remaining. We can't wait to see you there. We will explain. So, epigenetics. So, basically, I learned about epigenetics during my sound bowl
Training
of all things. And it basically was talking about, let's see. First, we talked about brainwaves and, sleep and all this other stuff. But then we started talking about epigenetics. So epigenetics, it means on top of your genetics, on top of your DNA structure. Okay?
Okay.
So epigenetics is these little round circles or markers that get on top of your strain of DNA. So these markers are not there when you're born.
Okay.
Everybody's born with, your own DNA. Unless you're an identical twin, then your identical twin has the exact same DNA, of course.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So epigenetics is these little markers or round circles that get on top of that DNA. And you get that from the environment. Okay? That makes that because epigenetics is affected by your environment. It's affected also by your lifestyle. Okay? So what happens, to put it very briefly as I can, is that these little cells or markers or mutations attach themselves on top of those existing strands of your DNA. So they come later on in your life, right? Because you're not born with these markers on your DNA. A lot of times you get them absorbed through your skin, since your skin is the major absorber of your body. When we have these creations of little mutations in the environment and then they attach themselves to the DNA, when that happens, they then produce different types of cells or mutations of cells. And that is called gene expression. Okay?
Okay. I think I'm following you.
Okay, good. So the question is, when these are on our DNA, can it change? It can cause things that are not good for us, like cancers, chronic health conditions, such as COPD, emphysema. It can cause these bad things based from our environment. Okay?
Okay.
So think of like pollution. There's pollution in our environment. Or think of smoke, secondhand smoke.
Okay.
If when I'm born, there's my DNA, and then the secondhand smoke, either I breathe it in, whatever, then that can cause a mutation with that cell getting attached to my DNA. Then that's going to cause different changes in my body, such as the inflammation in my body. It can cause COPD, it can cause lung cancer, it can cause things like that.
Okay.
So basically, you want to live a healthy lifestyle, right? What questions do you have?
Oh my goodness, Tina.
I know. Did you get it? Did I explain it right?
Yeah, no, you
Correctly? Simple?
truthfully, I don't know because I don't know enough about it. But
Okay.
let me ask. So, I think from my understanding of what you're getting at is that our environment actually affects our DNA. Is that like the big gist of what you're saying?
The gist is yes. Our environment, our lifestyle
Can actually change our DNA.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Different things. There's all these things. And actually Howard University in Washington did a research study, and they have 12 factors. It's a 12-factor study of influence in humans and lifestyle and environment. Okay? They looked at all of 11,000, I believe, different research studies out there. And basically they came up with then the 12 factors around you. Okay?
So you're saying the 12 factors that affect the 12 most common factors that affect your epigenetics.
Okay. Yes, such as your diet, your exposure to disease, toxic chemicals such as cigarettes, drugs of abuse such as cocaine and any other illegal substance. It says financial status, and we can talk about this.
Yeah, because that can cause stresses. Yeah,
can cause stress, and stress, increases your cortisol. Your cortisol then, high cortisol increases your inflammation, and inflammation then causes problems with your gut health, your cardiovascular system. Basically, inflammation then is all over in your body, okay? Which then can lead to so many problems, immune issues, yada, yada. But they have exercise, microbiome, which is in your gut, therapeutic drugs, alternative medicine, social interactions, and psychological state. Now, I haven't looked at all of these 12 factors, okay?
Okay.
But what I did is, for me, I did a project, okay? And what they wanted us to do during this sound bowl training or exercise is basically draw yourself on a piece of paper. So, of course, I am very not artistic. So, basically, I did a stick figure.
Perfect.
And I put around me, which, look at this. You can see my little stick figure, and you can't really read that because it's probably backwards. But anyway, I put things in my life that are not good, right?
Okay.
So, and this probably goes under psychological state. I put, and I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't even know these 12 different categories when I did this exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought, okay, I went into a room, I sat down, got all quiet, centered myself, and I'm like, okay, what bad, negative things do I have going on in my life? What do I do? Blah, 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 right? So the first thing I put down was negative thoughts. There's times I have negative thoughts about myself. Just like right before we put this push start for the podcast, I like lifted up my chin, and Kelsey's like laughing at me. So
not laughing at you. I said stop.
Yeah, you told me to stop. Yes. It's like, yeah, well, yeah. So the negative thoughts I have about myself, okay? And then I also listed alcohol, right? I drink, and sometimes I drink too much, which we don't have to go into details, but yeah, there's times, Thursdays, I drink too much, okay? And the next line, I put environment. We actually had an episode where we talked about
clean living.
Clean living.
A lot about the environment piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
So some of the candles that I still burn have
the chemicals
in them that aren't healthy. And at the time I did this exercise, I put cleaning supplies because I'm not sure what cleaning supplies I use, if they're healthy or not.
Right.
And then another line, I have toxic people.
We all had a few of those in our life at some point or something.
Yes.
And I've heard people say like that term is overused. Maybe it is, but I also think that there's some truth to like if something when you use the word toxic, it's like it's just not good for you. So let's
To me, toxic people are people that don't align with you and give you stress.
I'm going to shift this just a little bit. And this is
Okay.
kind of a side note, but I think it's an important shift. Instead of saying toxic people, it's like people I don't like the word toxic. People who
Okay.
aren't good for you, or people who, even if you use the word toxic, people who are toxic to you. It's kind of like when I told my kids that they were calling each other annoying.
Yeah.
Like, Milo, you're so annoying. And I'm like, Milo is not annoying. Like, he is not annoying. He's annoying you right now, but he is like, it's not a
It's not
defining
his,
factor for him.
it's
It's
not
just something that's being pushed on you, like that you're feeling. You are feeling annoyed. That's what I said.
by him.
You are feeling annoyed by Milo right
Yes.
now. He is not annoying.
Right. Because then annoying would be an identity.
Right.
And Milo will think that I'm an annoyer.
Yeah. Like, and it's not a Milo thing. I told the other boys, I'm like, it's a you thing.
Yes.
You are feeling annoyed.
By the actions Milo is doing.
That's what
Okay,
brothers are for.
I should,
Anyway.
So I shouldn't use the word toxic.
Yeah, you should say
You don't like
just
the word toxic.
I just don't think that people are. Maybe I'm
Toxic?
wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some people who are. I don't know, but I don't like to think that there are. I think that there's just you're allowed to set boundaries for yourself,
Right.
and it doesn't have to mean that the other person's a bad person.
See how we are still we get to
learning on the spot.
we are learning about each other on the spot.
Yeah.
See? Kelsey's a good thing for me, people. She's a good thing for me. So yeah. So it's yeah.
Just a shift in perspective.
Toxic does sound harsh.
It does, and I think the important piece to remember is just like you're allowed to set boundaries for what you will deal with, and you can if somebody doesn't want to adhere to that, you're allowed to say that's cool. Then I don't need to talk to you anymore.
Yeah. Or maybe you need a break, or maybe you just need to go into your own corner. Right?
Okay. Anyway. Hi, friends. It's Kelsey here. If you've been listening to the podcast and wondering what it's actually like to work with a financial planner, or if financial planning is even for you, I totally get it. We only touch lightly on that side of my work here, and money can feel like a heavy or confusing topic to dive into. That's why this fall, I'll be sharing more bite-sized tools, insights, and mindset shifts over on my Apricity Financial Planning Facebook page. It's a simple, low-key way to start engaging with your finances. No pressure, just gentle guidance and encouragement to help you feel more confident and aligned with your money. If that sounds helpful, I'd love to have you there. Just search Apricity, that's Apricity Financial Planning on Facebook and hit follow. And if you've been carrying questions about your finances or wondering what support might look like, I'd love to talk to you. You don't have to figure it all out alone. Just give me a call, 419-825-6161, or send me an email at kelsey@apricityfp.com.
Some people watch TV like a lot of hours.
Yeah.
And some people do video games. That's another example.
Yeah.
For hours and hours. That's something that you could put down or whatever. Or social media.
The scrolling,
and just
the negativity.
Yeah. That
it's not
you
even
get from that.
Yeah. It's also just like there's something that triggers a need for like constant entertainment. It shortens your attention span. You know, social media shortens your attention span because you're so used to, when you get used to scrolling, like now you don't know how to last more than 5 seconds on one thing because you just, you're on to the next. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I put down nutrition, food, things that you actually ingest.
Right.
Some things aren't the best for you.
Moderation.
And then I also put the bad words that I say. I get back into my trauma days where we said a lot of bad words and,
Yeah.
you know, being around some of the people I was with and stuff like that. So I still sometimes, use those 4-letter words or F-bombs or whatever. So basically, what I would like you all to do
Yeah.
is draw your stick figure and
Or your beautiful portrait of
or your
yourself.
portrait if you
Whatever your skill level.
exactly whatever side brain you have, use it, and just sit down and write what are some of the negative things that I have in my life that are in my environment that are in my life. What causes me harm? What causes me stress? What are things that I need to change? Right?
Or let go of, things to release.
Yes. Ooh, I like that word too, release.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what I want you to do after you sit and do that, what she had us do is do a sound bath. So after I did that, I went to my bowls and I played a while on the crystal bowls, just thinking of everything, right?
And there's nothing that's going to compare to like the vibrations of actually having the crystal bowl or your music that you can play or whatever. But for those of you who don't have that available, if you get out your phone and just turn on like Solfeggio frequencies are kind of my go-to.
Say that again?
Solfeggio frequencies. I'll look it up so I can spell it for you because I don't know how to spell it.
Yeah.
I just type in SOF and it comes up for me now. SOLFEGGIO. And it's just, frequencies that
you can listen to.
Something calming and soothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So something to kind of let your brain recalibrate.
Yes. Actually, it's detoxing your brain.
Yeah.
Is what it does. And what the sound bowls do. Or if you, obviously, not everybody has sound bowls. So after you write these negative things down that are in your environment or
that you're ready to release,
that you want to release, possibly go for a walk or do something like that, okay? And then I want you to come back and draw a brand new diagram of yourself, okay?
Okay.
So basically, I have my little, can't see it. There you go. See, there's my little stick figure. And all around my diagram of my little stick figure, I put Tina 2026 at the top. They're basically different categories that I used for myself. So I'm going to talk about what I put in my little diagram. The first thing I put is faith. So basically with faith, I want to continue doing my Bible studies, going to church services, every week, prayer, continue choir, continues the bells that I play at church. But that was just a category of the positive that's going on, right?
Okay.
And then since I had the negative self-talk, I put positive self-talk. So I put underneath that a positive mindset, gratitude, and I need to embrace positivity. So thank you for calling me beautiful.
Anytime, Tina.
Okay. The next one is sleep hygiene. So the importance of sleep is getting quality sleep. Okay?
Yeah.
It says average people need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Well, I know I need 9 hours of sleep. That's just me. So.
Well, also, listen, okay, you said quality of sleep.
Quality of sleep.
We're not just talking about the number of hours.
No.
But like, what are the things that, to me, setting aside more time for sleep isn't necessarily the answer. It's to like fix the problem. It's what's your bedtime routine to get you into it?
Exactly. That's what.
Oh, look at that. You have that. I didn't even read that yet.
Yes,
it's
I
right on there.
have a bedtime routine.
Yeah.
And if you're wired and can't fall asleep like I used to be, is it because I was playing computer games or scrolling or watching scary movies or, what was it before you actually fallen asleep?
Mm-hmm.
And then something that I want to improve, and that's what this is too. It's like different ways to improve my routine, to improve my lifestyle, my wellness is I want to go to bed when Jeff goes to bed.
Mm.
Go to bed when your spouse goes to bed.
Yeah.
Which would improve your marriage, improves all that, right?
Yeah.
I put hydration. I'm recommending y'all to drink half your body weight in ounces.
Right.
So say I weigh 140, I'm going to drink 70 ounces of water a day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously there's benefits of being hydrated and stuff like that.
I've heard too that drinking water first thing in the morning is like extra beneficial.
It is. Your day just starts out so much better that way, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of liquids, I put down, reduce or eliminate alcohol. There is a month this past year that I went without alcohol, and I may do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
And toxins, I put down choose natural products.
Which I know that you've been working on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Social connections, and I put have healthy relationships, have a supportive network, and spread love.
Love it. Yeah, we talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
Create your circle.
Yeah.
Don't just let yourself fall into whatever circle you fall into.
Mm-hmm. And then the next thing I put mental stimulation. So obviously, you want to get older, you want to keep that brain working. So one of my goals at this time was learning the sound bowls, which I completed, and read more books, which we definitely are doing.
Yes, and different kinds of books.
Yes.
Than what you've read before.
Yes. We are going to have a podcast.
We'll talk about it, yeah.
And one of our episodes is going to be about the book that Kelsey is doing.
We're doing a book club on right now it's called Braiding Sweetgrass. So if you want to check it out before we record a podcast kind of about it, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. The next category is stress management. So I put there have more mindfulness, meditation, and yoga. I want to do more of that.
Have you started doing much of that yet this year?
Mindfulness, I would say yes. And meditation, it's yes.
What kind of things help you make sure you do that? Because it's easy to say, I'm going to do this. The hard part is doing it.
Doing it. It's basically, I start the morning with either I'm going straight to the gym or I go straight into the shower. It's either or. It depends on what's going on that morning. But after I say go to the gym, come home, take a shower, and so right before I get started with any work that I do, I sort of just sit there and have my prayer and meditate and listen to those God winks.
That's awesome. So you've turned it into a routine. You've turned it into part of your daily routine.
Yes. And that's pretty much what all of this activity is. It's improving your habits to become more routine where you're not even thinking about it.
Right.
It's improving your...
And that takes time and real intention.
Yes.
Like I said, it's easy to write down all the things you want to do. It's harder to take the baby steps towards it.
Right. The next category I had was physical activity. So increase exercise and weights, and which I need to really start focusing more on weights.
We should try to get to one of Courtney's classes. She's really good at that.
And they also have different weight classes at the YMCA.
Oh, okay.
That I was looking at going to.
Yeah.
It's like a training.
Yeah.
And then nutrition, mindful eating, whole foods, fruits, veggies, healthy fats, obvious.
Okay. When you say mindful eating, what does that mean to you?
Mindful eating is actually looking at labels, actually focusing on healthier options
Yeah.
than rushing into
Grabbing what's easy.
grabbing. Yeah.
Can
Go ahead.
I was going to say, can I add one thing to the idea of mindful eating and what that means?
Yeah.
So when I started kind of exploring mindfulness in general and what that means, slowing down was a huge part of it. So you talked about slowing down in the grocery store, but I would say add slowing down while you're eating.
Oh, yeah.
So don't be scrolling Facebook while you're putting food into your mouth.
Right. And
Or even watching TV. Like, think about the food you're eating as you're eating it.
yeah, that makes
Appreciate the food that you're eating as you're eating it.
right. And appreciate the people that you're eating with.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's part of mindful eating is sitting down together as a family, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Is mindful eating. I mean, we can go in depth on all of these things that I wrote down, but you know what? It's a start.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then just two more things. The one is time management, which I need to prioritize time management. And that means organizing my time, have clear goals, focus, but yet time management as in prioritize my time, prioritize other people's times. Don't take advantage of like your time, you know?
Yeah.
So, and be respectful of that.
Yeah.
I'm working on that with you.
Oh,
You didn't know you didn't know that, but I am. I don't want to bother you too much like when we're not together because, you know, you've got kids and family and, you know, it's not like I'm walking into your house and every single night or anything like I really want to do, but no. Just no, I got to try to set my boundaries. And then personal development, which the sound bowls, I'm writing my book, planning retreats.
Yeah. So for you, it seems like personal development has gone beyond personal development for you, but that's a thing you're encouraging and helping other people with. Because everything you just listed is something that you're doing not for your own personal development, but that's also like,
yeah,
you're bringing other people along.
Right.
To help them with their personal development.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are the different categories that I have that I listed. And like I said, basically what it's all about is what's your environment like and what's going to make you healthier and better fit, right?
Mm-hmm.
What surrounds you in your climate, because it all affects you even on a cellular level.
Which is wild.
Which is crazy. And that is what they're finding, right?
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is that you do have control of this. You have control of your cells, believe it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. And how what's the word they use? How they,
the expression,
the gene, word I was looking for.
Yeah. The gene expression. Yeah.
I'm going to speak here and know that I'm not a doctor or a scientist. But I think that it seems from what I have read about epigenetics that a lot of the things that we call hereditary because we know you're more likely to have it because your parents had it or your aunts and uncles or grandparents had it. Those things, such as cancer, we know you're more likely to have it because people in your family have had it.
Right.
Autism, we know you're more likely to have it because people in your family have had it, but we can't pinpoint if you have this DNA makeup, you have this, the way that we can with Down syndrome. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we can look at a specific DNA strand and say that's Down syndrome.
Right.
We have not been able to do that with cancer or autism or any of those things. I think that's from epigenetics.
Epigenetics, yes.
It's something that's happened in your environment attached to your DNA, and it's now transformed that DNA in some way that's passing down through the family. So now you're more likely to end up with these different things, especially if you have different exposures adding on to that. And you have the power to actually shift that a little bit.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
That you get it. You got it. That's, yes. And that's all the gene expression.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what the gene expression is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it.
I got it, guys. Hopefully.
Does that make sense?
Between the two of us trying to
Yes.
explain it, some of you got it too. So, but the point is, you have some control over these things.
Yes.
And it affects you at a cellular level.
Yes.
It is something you can change within yourself that could then pass down to your children, that could pass on to their children. If you help your kids change their environment, it could affect their children.
Right. That's why this exercise of doing what's negatively affecting you, and then you do a new drawing of more of a healthy lifestyle, a healthier environment, that can positively change your gene expression.
Love it.
The epigenetics.
Love it. Thanks, Tina.
Oh my gosh. Woo!
Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Your support truly means the world to us, and we're so grateful to have you as part of our blossoming community.
We hope you enjoyed this week's conversation and found inspiration in our discussions. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you love what you hear, please consider leaving us a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more listeners like you.
Join us next week for another exciting episode filled with insights, laughter, and growth. We can't wait to share it with you.
Keep blooming and see you soon.